Hi, I'm Jon Spruce. I'm a partner at Agile Centre. Everyone's here today to learn about how to scale Scrum. They're in an organisation which may be going through a transformation. They may want to get a little bit more information around how to take the lessons at a team level and apply it across an entire organisation.
So it's really great to have sort of like a hands-on experience on Scrum and Scrum at scale, and also talking to different people from different organizations, different companies, different background is really amazing to get sort of like their input, their views on things.
Over the 2 days, we worked through the Scrum at Scale guide, visiting each of the components and the patterns that underpin those components, and also the case studies that help to support them. We look at the inputs and outputs for each of those different components, and we use simulations and exercises to help ground the learning in real-world examples.
So the course is really going to give me some case studies from other companies that have done this. It will help me learn skills and techniques for how to train teams and embed coaches to bring Agile across the rest of the organisation.
One of the big lessons we learn is before you start scaling Scrum, you should look at actually getting Scrum right. So if you haven't got it already working in your organisation well, then don't scale. If you have poor Scrum already, scaling it's only going to make a much bigger problem across the organisation. Otherwise you will scale inefficiencies, you will scale problems, and you will scale anti-patterns. Across the 2 days, we build a scaling map in the class. This has each of the components down one side of the Scrum at Scale framework, and each member of the class across the top. We self-assess how each of the components are in the context of that individual person, and we build up a full multicolored map across the 2 days. It's very visually pleasing, it looks great, but it's got a purpose too. It helps us understand if there are systemic issues for everybody in the class, or whether people have got a particular area which may be in concern. It gives them a backlog of improvement that they can take away and start working with at their organisation.
I love the concept of Scrum, and I love the concept of Agile, and I have an understanding to a degree of how this works in small teams, but I don't understand how it works when you start bringing in multiple different teams, suppliers, third party, across the board. So for me, it's about trying to understand how all of this integrates together.
At the end of the 2 days, the course provides insight into the Scrum at Scale framework and how it can be applied in your company, and enables you to ask the right questions in your context so that you can apply Scrum at scale.